Hey guys, it's Big Bobo, and welcome to another Japan haul. This time, I'll be going over all the Studio Ghibli merch I purchased in Japan. This was one of the first stores I visited in Japan, outside of the Tokyo Skytree. Went to the Ghibli store there. I also went to another Ghibli store in Osaka, and then of course visited the Ghibli Museum as well. So we'll go ahead and start in this corner. My favorite Ghibli movie is Whisper of the Heart. I am obsessed with it. I love it, and it's very difficult to find merch of it, so I was really excited to see that they had some pretty unique merchandise at the Ghibli store in Japan. So I got this fairy tale book. This is the book that Shizuku checks out at the beginning of the movie. It is like a little wallet pouch. It's so cute, and I used this for storing things during my trip just to keep them safe. But it's an adorable little pouch, a great nod to that film if you are a fan. I was just enamored with this, so excited about it. And then of course I got this Muta plush, also from Whisper of the Heart. I saw this in the first store and I was like, I want to wait till Ghibli Museum to see if they maybe have a bigger one or a different one, but the Ghibli Museum really only has merchandise relevant to the museum itself. It does have a few things, like it has pins. You can probably find a pin from every movie that you like, but other than that, it's like only really the most like popular titles, like a lot of Totoro stuff. You'll see a lot of GGs from Kiki's Delivery Service, footballs, that kind of thing, but there's not a ton of merchandise from just the films as a whole. I was kind of surprised. It's more just about like museum merch. But anyway, this is maybe one of the very first things I saw when stepping foot in Japan. This was in the Haneda airport. It is a little keychain pin combo. My husband actually got this for me for my birthday because he was like, I'm buying it because if I don't, we won't see it again. And I'm so glad he did, because guess what? We did not see it again. This is the Baron. This is another plush from Whisper of the Heart, but he's also in The Cat Returns. And then I also had to pick up this breakfast tea of The Cat Returns. It's the Baron's house. Look, it even has little Muta reading the paper like he does in the film. If you don't know the lore, The Cat Returns is the sequel to Whisper of the Heart, and the theory is that it is the story that Shizuku writes in the film. I wanted to show off that I did use this tea. It is delicious. I love English breakfast tea. It's my favorite. But all the tea bags have this little like Baron tag. It's so cute. So love this. This is from the Ghibli Museum. This is from one of the short films that they play there, of the Cat Bus and May. We did not see the short film. It wasn't the one playing, and I'll get to that in a moment. But I got this washi tape for my scrapbook. I picked up several different washi tapes for scrapbooking after the trip. And then additionally got this Muta. Of course they have two Mutas, both versions. The Cat Returns version, which I am holding, and then the Whisper of the Heart version. And I couldn't get one and not the other. Like, are you kidding me? This was the most expensive plush in the Ghibli store. Not to say it was like unreasonable, but I was still like, are you kidding me? Of course this Muta is the most expensive one on the shelf, but I had to have both of them, you know, when in Rome. But I love him. He really depicts how Muta looks in The Cat Returns, and you can kind of see, like, based on this little bit, that is just his whole stature. I picked this up at the very first Ghibli store we went to in Tokyo. They had these little plastic figures. I also really love Spirited Away. It's my other favorite Ghibli film. Had to get this Dragon Haku. So adorable. Super inexpensive too, so these were good little souvenirs. And then naturally I had to pick up a Whisper of the Heart washcloth. I love these washcloths. It was one of the things I was looking forward to getting most in Japan, was buying a bunch of washcloths of different movies and things I like. So cute. Even has Muta on it. And then also from the museum, I got this little ruler to help me with my scrapbooking. And I wanted something that said Ghibli Museum on it, and this does. So super cool. Love this. It's also handy for my Etsy shop because I have to measure everything in centimeters in addition to inches. So that's going to be nice for that. These were our tickets from the Ghibli Museum. You get a little film reel as your ticket when you enter the building. Honestly, I probably got the lamest one. It's hard to see. It's one of the exterior stills of the building from Howl's Moving Castle, which is a favorite Ghibli film of mine. I just wish I got a cooler image than just the outside of this building. This was my husband's, and we still don't really know what it's from. It's clearly from a movie I have not seen. We're thinking either The Wind Rises or Up on Poppy Hill. So if you know which movie this is from for a fact, let me know, because we weren't sure. Nobody in my group was sure. And then lastly, what I had to pick this up from the Ghibli Museum. The short film we saw was about this little bug, this little caterpillar, and he even has his little silk string that you can pull out, and he just, it like vibrates in and makes him move. So cute. Such an adorable little film, so wholesome, and we just loved it. It was hilarious too, because it's like one guy making all of the sound effects for the entirety of the film. But these short films are exclusive to the museum, so you can only see them there. And this is ironically the only one I had heard about prior to going to the museum, so I was really excited that it was the one we got to see. But I had to pick up this little bug. And my good friend Snack got one too. I ran up to him and I was like, I'm getting the bug. And he's like, I'm getting the bug too. We were very excited about this bug. But that's everything I purchased that was Ghibli related. Baron keeps fainting, I'm sorry. But I love all of my Ghibli merch. I was so excited to get pieces from movies that are underrepresented, especially in the US. So love this haul. Let me know what your favorite thing was, and let me know what your favorite Ghibli film is. Thank you so much for watching.